Hello, Night Vale? Are you Night Vale? You might be Night Vale. I hear the dog bark. I just passed. I'm right on the edge of the Vale. I hear the dog bark. So I guess there are dogs just beyond the veil of the universe. Also, there are a lot of wrinkles in time, don't you think? But yes, if you are Night Vale or whomever you are, my name is Cecil. I am the radio host in a town, a beautiful little desert town called Night Vale. Just been exploring, as I sometimes do. I don't get out much, but when I do, when my managers allow me out, then I love to explore, and I've made it here to make your acquaintance. So, hello. And I suppose you obviously would be a little curious as to what it is like in Night Vale or any sorts of things like that. So I am happy to answer any questions that you may possibly have. Also, I do have to get back to work at some point. I have a show to do, but while I was exploring and whatnot, I thought that I would meet the people. So what is it like for you? But also, if you would like to know what it's like for me. What's the worst thing about Night Vale? I would say occasionally the milk spoils. That can just be the worst when your orange milk just spoils out of nowhere. It only happens though if I like scream, but I do scream rather often thanks to Carlos, but then we always have to buy new milk and that can just be the worst. Oh, thank you. I have tried a little. I'm not business attire just yet because I'm not at work at the moment. I'll have to put on like my outfit later, right before I get to work. You know how it is. And Carlos's marriage so far, it has just been dandy. Thank you for asking. We are very happy together, and we also bought new mugs together. It's the symbol of a good established household, well-rounded. When you have matching mugs together, it means you're very much in love. I don't have mountains near me. I doubt they exist anyway. But it's also, oh yes, no, mountains don't exist. That's all we need to talk about. I must sweat a lot. Um, Occasionally I perspire, but nothing horrible. I used to have similar glasses. Oh, the little glasses shop near me is just fabulous. They have all sorts of things for your eyes, including brand new eyes. Can you believe that? I just love it there. You have to have the latest eye in fashion, okay? Have you and Carlos thought about having kids together, and where do babies come from? Well, we would definitely have to make a bloodstone circle and a pact with the gods beyond this realm to get where babies come from. I have yet to find exactly where they come from. That is for the gods to know, not myself, a lowly human. But we've thought about it, but right now we're very happy with just having a cat. Any good things at Applebee's? It's not like I've been meaning to get to Applebee's. It just happens. So I haven't tried their menu yet. I ate a sandwich though. in their waiting room. Is the cloud still around? Still raining huge animals? Oh no, the glow cloud is still around, but the animals thing hasn't happened in a while, except one time at the PTA meeting recently, but that was only hamsters, so it wasn't that bad. Cats are the best babies. Well, Koshak, I wouldn't say is a baby, because Koshak has had some babies. So Koshak's quite the grown cat. I just love him. You look really nice today, Cecil. Well, thank you. You do as well. I love your username. Any news on Harold McDaniels? You know, the literal five-headed dragon? Well, I know that his head is still mourning. His heads are still mourning about the one head, but uh, nothing as of recently have I heard from him. I've been trying to get a hold of him for quite a while, though. Are aliens real? Um, Perhaps. Do you know who Tuna or Gamzie by any chance? Um, Not that I'm aware of. Do they live in town, or are they new to town? Have I not met these interlopers just yet? How would you feel if I gave you French toast? So long as it's not a wheat or wheat byproduct, we should be okay. Although, snakes, being eaten by a snake. But if they're gluten-free, I'm sure it's fine. Have you been to Arby's? I've heard that you can find the future of 100 feet above it. I have been in the Arby's parking lot, and it was a beautiful date. Do you need another glasses for your eye, for your third eye? I had a monocle for it, but then it told me that it can see just fine without it. Which is quite sad, because I thought it looked rather dapper. Do you happen to know where Alice is? Well, I don't know. Go ask Alice where she is. What's the worst flavor of gummy bears? Are there such a thing as the worst flavor of gummy bears? I don't think so. Do you like waffles, sweet and wheat byproduct free? Of course. If it's gluten free, then yes. You and Carlos doing? Well, Carlos is. I don't actually know where Carlos is at the moment, to tell you the truth. I wandered off. But he's okay with me going exploring and whatnot. But I believe he was in the lab last I checked. I don't know which lab. It might have been our home lab, or it may be his lab at work, or it may have been his lab at the gym, or it may, I don't know where Carlos is at the moment, but we're doing fine. Dancing clowns in Night Vale, possibly one named Pennywise. Um, I know we have some clowns, and his name is Steve Carlsberg. That's the only clown I know of. And he occasionally does dance. Horribly. I like your eye. Which one, you may ask? All of them. Oh, well, thank you. I love them too. Are you a vegan? I am a human. Steve Carlsberg is lonely. Would you comfort him? I'm sure he'll find someone. Have you heard of a YouTube named Artful Impersonator? Why, no. I don't know who that might be. I watch only the best of things on YouTube. So if they don't have cat videos, then no, I don't watch them. How many lab coats does Carlos have? I believe he only has the one. I know that I thought about for his birthday buying him another one, but he's sentimentally attached to the one he already has, and I don't want to tread. How is the Lyme disease treatment going? Does it ever go? It's rather painful, but hopefully, hoping for the best. What did you and Carlos do for your honeymoon? That's for Carlos and I tonight. That's the. Whatever happened to that barber? What barber? We don't talk about the barber. He got what he deserved. I mean, um, how old are you and how old is Carlos? Age is irrelevant. I'm rather young though. Very, very young. I'd say like, oh, maybe 16. And Carlos, he's yes. I don't actually know how old Carlos or myself is. Does it matter? How is your spiky mouse? What spiky mouse? I don't believe in spiky mice. If I've never heard of them, then I don't believe in them. What is your favorite food? Carlos. Mm. What if Carlos was an undercover CIA member? Explain how he just waltzed into town, but then again, I don't mind. He can interrogate me all he wants. Any news on Hiram? Not as of recently. Not yet. Maybe whenever I get into work soon, maybe they will tell me any news on him. Well, it would be cute to give Carlos a present on his birthday. It would. I just don't know what to get him. He's so picky. Other than his hair, what is your favorite thing about Carlos? Carlos. Everything about Carlos is my favorite thing about Carlos. The hair is just the best. What is your favorite drink? Orange milk. Do you believe in milk and lactose-free bread? I believe I've heard of it, yes. You should get Carlos a lab coat in his favorite color. Oh, now that would be cute, but his favorite color would not complement his skin. The lab coat he has now is just adorable on him. All hail the glow cloud. All hail the mighty glow cloud. Sorry, that's a Night Vale thing. Maybe you all understand. Do you and Carlos give each other cute nicknames? Why, yes, I gave him one though, but he said that I pronounced it incorrectly. Which I don't understand how I could have possibly done that. But he said I pronounced it incorrectly. Believe in mountains, Cecil. I will never believe in a mountain. Never seen a mountain. Never will see a mountain. Will never believe in a mountain. There are no mountains. Maybe new beakers of his favorite color. That would be great. That's a great idea. I need to write that down in my head. Thank you. All hail Carlos's hair. Oh my. Um, I occasionally do worship at it, often, and the brownstone spire of Carlos. I worship on my knees a lot there. You talked to Jackie. Oh, no, I haven't spoken to Jackie in quite a while. We need to catch up. You came to accept angels, so why do you suppress the mountains? Well, because now all right, I'm on the veil of time and space. I got past all the wrinkles of time. Perhaps no one could hear me. I only believe in angels because I've met them. I've never met a mountain. Embroider something cute on Carlos's lab coat. Oh, I don't know that he would let me do that. I don't know that he would let me touch it. He rarely lets me even wash it. What if Kevin lived in Night Vale and you lived in Desert Bluffs? I would die. I would die. Are cookies a good breakfast? I believe so. Are they not already? I don't understand. Pancakes are so sweet, sugary, and basically a cake, so why aren't cookies good for breakfast? That's just silly. Michigan. 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 How is your relationship with Jackie? We haven't talked in a while. We need to talk. Favorite type of pie? Well, I believe if you spell it backwards, it's pie. So, you know, the 314, yeah, pie. Carlos told me that joke, just so you know. Who's your favorite non-human? Oh, I couldn't pick favorites. Koshak's won me over, but I can't pick favorites. Um, my mom just lectured me saying they aren't a good breakfast. Well, then you must not be allowed to eat pancakes or waffles or anything sweet for breakfast, because they're just the same. To travel. Oh, I love to travel anywhere where Carlos wants to go. But I would love to travel to a shopping mall. Those sound interesting. I'd love to know the culture of a shopping mall and what language they speak. Did you know they have this fun little cultural thing that I don't understand, but it's like tradition there or something, where they come up to you and they go, "Would you like a spritz of perfume?" And then they just spray it on you without you even saying yes or no. I would love to go to a shopping mall. Conspiracy theory. Carlos is not Steve Carlsberg. Banish the thought. Just banish it. Is there a lot? There is a lot of lightning around me. I think I've angered the gods somehow. Okay, what you're going to have to do to appease them is you're going to have to go outside and scream into the void. Confess all of your sins to the void. Could you travel with Carlos to Mijian? Mijian? Perhaps. Oh, you can think about the dog park. You just can't think about taking a dog into the dog park. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why does your radio show lose so many interns? Oh, because they're teenagers and they don't know what they're doing. It happens. Like, my Starbucks order is not that difficult, Karen. So we lose them all the time. They just need to figure it out. What's your favorite form? Forum as in physical appearance? I don't know. I go through so many. I guess it depends on the weather. How's Koshak been? Oh, Koshak's doing just great. Going in between my bathroom and my work's bathroom. I see mountains out my window. It's a trap. Run. Somebody's trying to get you to believe in them. Don't believe in them. What's your favorite sex position to do with Carlos? I don't know that Carlos would love me to speak about that to everyone. Cloud. Don't tell the glow cloud. It's not about the glow cloud. It has nothing to do with the glow cloud. It just involves levitation, okay? How many bloodstones do you use in your bloodstone circle? Oh, well, it just depends how big the door is to open. And it depends how big your bloodstones are. Right now, I have about 69. Why do you dislike Steve so much? That's a silly question. Why wouldn't I? What kind of food do you feed your cat? Oh, Koshak doesn't eat. Not anything that I feed Koshak. Koshak, we don't know how Koshak eats. If Koshak even eats. If Koshak likes to eat. We don't know. They're just big mounds of dirt that get hard, and so don't trust the mountains. Or somebody is just setting them up, trying to lure you in, trying to do things. How's Earl? Oh, Earl. Earl has been okay. Only a few casualties at work, but he's fine. He did lose his eyebrows for a while, but they're growing back. But he has gotten into that. They're growing back wavy. And he made it a trend recently. He just owned up to it, and he just showed everybody his wavy eyebrows, and now everybody wants it. Oh, Earl. Good guy. Good guy. I do wonder. Are you all, by chance? I'm wondering about this, and I don't mean to be insensitive, but you all do know so much, and myself and Carlos, that I'm all the way out here. I believe I'm not Night Vale anymore, and I just had to say, are you trapped here? Were you once from Night Vale? Have you listened to my show? Which one did you like the best? But are you trapped? Are you safe? Are you okay? Do you need help? I moved to Night Vale. Well, Carlos said that he found it with a group of his friends and that they traveled around and happened upon us and were like, we have to study that. So I suppose just go traveling around, try to find a desert, and we do have a giant sign now out front that we erected that says, "Welcome to Night Vale, population question mark." It's beautiful. What is your favorite clothing set? Um, I have been enjoying leather lately, but I also have been getting into paisley a lot more. So I think like paisley and leather, good combo. Are rocks edible? It depends on the type of rock. Some of them will get you rather high. Trapped, yes. Wanting to be trapped, yes. Oh, well, I'm glad you're comfortable. Yes, I am trapped. I was crossing through when the mountain climbing. Oh, went mountain climbing and got trapped wherever I am now. See, the mountains are a trap. They're not real. They're just traps set up to fool you. Rocks are edible. Sandstones taste wonderful. Sandstones taste wonderful in tea. I just have to say. No one is trapped. Help. We love it here. Please join us, Cecil. Oh, I'm so glad you're happy, but if it means I have to believe in a mountain or climb a mountain, then, I'll pass. Hail, all hail the mighty glow cloud. All hail. Anyway, what's the best tea? Oh, well, I do love the alphabet, but I also do love the cereal. Hmm, hmm. Do you know what an anime is? Oh, I do believe I have heard my interns speak of this anime that they love, and they also have a lot of those weird charms hanging off of their phones and their keys and their backpacks. But I've only heard it in the break room, obviously. What is your opinion on cheese and noodles? It's that all the time, and I just don't understand him all the time, but that's okay. That's what makes it a good relationship. You don't have to understand everything about your partner. Are Marimo doing well with your secrets? They haven't told Carlos anything just yet. I want to get back to Night Vale, but don't know how. Oh, well, if you make a, let's see, we're here, and I traveled from, okay, well, that's there. I haven't made it past the veil just yet, so that way back to Night Vale, or was it that way? I have to make it back for my show. Uh-oh. What do you think about King City? Pompous city. Bye. Bye. Forever? Hopefully not forever. What's today's weather? I don't know. I will have to figure it out when I get back to Night Vale and can start my show up. But how do I get back? Oh, my manager is going to kill me. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We're all right, Cecil. We're all right. Who has your favorite intern been? I don't want to make any of them feel important. If you look at a map of Earth, where would Night Vale be located? That's a silly question. You already know. How's the bathroom cat? Koshak? Koshak is great. He doesn't like to be called bathroom cat, though. He thinks it's rather insensitive. Just like Carlos doesn't like to be called an interloper anymore. Hope you get home safe. Oh, well, thank you. I hope so, too. Not even Dana? I don't want Dana to feel that important. She's okay. She's okay. Interns need to know that they're just interns. Bye. Oh, well, bye. Hopefully not forever. Route 800 is in Ohio, so Ohio is where it would be. Can I poke the eye on your forehead? No. That's cruel. Could I poke your eye? What if Carlos had turned into a Neko? A Neko. Like a gecko? I just want Carlos to be Carlos. He doesn't need to change. Are you excited for Hive Swap? What on earth is a Hive Swap? I don't know. I don't feel excited when I hear it. Over 9,000. What is over 9,000? See you at Night Vale. We'll see you at Night Vale. I should be getting back soon-ish. What time is it? A wrinkle in time. All right. All right. Have you ever met another person with a third eye? If so, where was it located? Yes, it was actually an outbreak. It was a plague. And so quite a lot of people actually got them. It happens, and it's yet to fade for me. For some, it faded rather quickly. For others, such as myself, it's just kind of stayed. I've learned to live with it. Occasionally, I do put some little mascara on it, little eyeshadow, but that's for when I'm feeling frisky. I already asked a friend what to do, and they said to bathe in cleansing herbs to try to tear the emotion from my flesh. But I was wondering if you had any tips yourself. Oh my, for what? For tearing the emotion from your flesh? Oh, well, to get past that, occasionally you have to drink. Drink to forget. At least that's what I used to do when I saw something that I shouldn't have seen. It just depends what you're trying to avoid. Yay, I made it back to Night Vale. Oh, good. Could you send me directions? Like, pin it, and I'll try to figure out how a phone works. Where did you get such a stylish shirt? My closet, actually. Thank you. Was it annoying trying to get used to having a third eye? It was a little bit. He had some trouble adjusting as well. He occasionally had no clue how to stay, like, straight. But I told him, me neither. It's okay. We'll be fine. Has anyone tried eating the meat from the glow cloud? All hail. Um, I don't believe so. It was such a mess. think we just all tried to clean it, and then the streets came out. How do I avoid mirrors? Well, you smash them, you cover them, you do anything possible to avoid them. Turn them around. But turning them around doesn't always work, so try to get rid of them as soon as possible, but don't look into them while you are getting rid of them. You just shouldn't have mirrors to begin with. Do you know Rose Lalonde? Perhaps. Where does she work? What is your favorite shade of the abyss? Oh, I would have to say fuchsia. It's quite a lovely shade of the abyss. But breaking mirrors causes bad luck. No, 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 no. No, they just tell you that. The mirrors just tell you that so that you won't shatter them. Don't believe them. Do you know Eliza Rickman? Oh, yes. The weather is just beautiful. I love those days. Beautiful, beautiful days. When does your radio show start? Depends what time it is right now. Kind of soon, kind of not soon. Time, am I right? I'm staying in a hotel where there is a mirror in the room in the most visible place. Any tips on how to avoid it? All right, you're going to have to take it off the wall. Or, or if it's a stubborn little thing, then you might have to smother it. Gravity Falls and Night Vale are related? Question mark. Gravity Falls and Night Vale are related? Um, I have no idea. I don't think we have a Gravity Falls anywhere in Night Vale. Is that a new water park? Are we getting a water park? Oh, I hope so. Oh, I hope so. How can you tell if a noodle is tender? Well, you have to swipe right. What about being told to go under ladders? Causes bad luck? And spilling salt. Um, I've never heard such things. These must all be strange lies. I just saw a John arm behind you. There's a lot behind me. Fascinating. I meant the food, not the male genitalia. All right. Is Koshak soft? No. 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 Oh my. Do I get out of this? I don't know how you get out of this, but obviously you are upside down and you definitely need help. Sorry, I was imagining. Do you like pizza? I get my mandatory slice of Big Rico's pizza. Yes. I've already had mine today. Don't worry about it. How is your spiky mouse? Um, do I have a spiky mouth? I don't know. Do you have a dog? I remember you mentioned a dog in a few broadcasts. What a good boy. Such a good boy. A good boy. My friend was messaging me, and he's stuck in a mirror maze. How will I help him? To the family and this friend of this poor lost soul trapped in the mirror maze, my condolences. Wait, what is the strangest sound in space? I would say that weird knocking, like the knocking on a door. Not a wooden door, a stone door. It's all I hear. Will Wednesday be canceled this week? Oh, where is the calendar? I don't have it on me at the moment. Whenever I get back into the office, I will be sure to update everyone on the calendar, and the calendar changes, and we will see how Wednesday is feeling. What about the mirrors in my car? Don't I need those? Who has mirrors in their car? That sounds just rude. I've been floating around for about 5 hours in a black light dimension. Well, that must be fun. I think I I think I had a faint honk. But I am the same person who saw an arm. I must be going crazy. We're all crazy. It's fine. I hope Wednesday is canceled. I had my first day of school that day. Oh, everyone loves school. No, but Monday is canceled this week for me, so it might be for you. Oh, well, there you go. Monday at least got canceled because it couldn't handle that you couldn't handle it. Feels very insecure. If it is a deadly, i- if it is deadly to approach a librarian, would can would challenging one and surviving make you immortal? No one has ever tried, so I guess you could try if you're brave enough. Um, I'll broadcast it. I'll be sure to read your obituary on the air for just you were a heroic person who tried to face one and challenge one, and you tried hard. School equals death. Slash Tilly cutting Carlos's. We don't remember that day. We suppress those memories of the cutting of that beautiful hair. We suppress it like we suppress Tilly's air. Anyway, my third eye is very rude. How do I solve this issue? Well, you're going to have to go to marriage counseling. That's what I had to do with mine. Can you kill someone with a kiss? I suppose you could. Succubuses do it all the time. Drink to forget. Um, I do. Quite often, actually. I very much do. What's your death count? I'm one away from being a serial killer. I mean, what death count? We don't count deaths in Night Vale. We alphabetize them. I remembered I'm apparently going to have street cleaning tomorrow. Lock your doors. Lock them. Hide under the bed. Scream until you can't hear it. Be very brave. How do I get out of this blacklight dimension? There's a few stingrays but they speak German. Okay, well that sounds just fine. You know how the Germans are, the only stingray type of Germans. You're going to have to become one of them, and they can show you the way out. What is orange milk made of? Well, orange milk, obviously. You are a beautiful being. Oh, I've never been called a beautiful being before. What does it mean? The lighting is getting worse, Cecil, and I've already confessed my sins to the void. Then the void has spoken and chosen. Were you aware that Kevin has hit on Carlos before? Oh, don't be silly. Kevin would never do such a thing because everyone knows that Carlos is mine. Territory. He's mine. He's mine. Then where does orange milk come from? Oh, orange milk actually comes from that beautiful man down the street. We don't know his name, but he wears this nice little paper hat, and he comes walking around and he leaves it at your doorstep. Very good man. We've never seen what he looks like. Ever. Although there is a baby in town that looks just like him. Why do you hate wheat? Oh, I don't hate wheat. It's just wheat and wheat byproducts turn into snakes that will eat you, which is the way I want to go, but right now I have Carlos, so I don't want to go just yet. Have you ever tried moving the cat? Which cat? If they're asleep, it's illegal to move them. You are gorgeous. Oh, well, thank you. Um, but I'm married, just so you know. Imagine Carlos made from wheat. Well, then his giant snake could devour me whole, and that would be okay. It'd be a lovely way to go. Conspiracy. The faceless old woman is the orange milk man's wife. I don't believe she is married, perhaps widowed, but not married. Do you want to have kids? Um, well, right now I have Carlos, and I have a cat, and I have a job, and Carlos has hobbies, and I have my job of wood carvings, and so a kid, I don't know. It's a decision that Carlos and I would have to make together, and it would be something that we both have to be on board for. And also, I don't know that Carlos wants to get pregnant. My tentacles keep knocking over my glasses of orange milk. How can I calm them down? All right, they're gonna have to go to obedience school. It happens all the time, okay? It's fine. It's not your fault. It's just they need to be able to express their feelings and talk about it. And then at obedience training, then they'll learn how to suppress their anger issues for being so far away from home. They need to learn that they are home with you. Mans get pregnant in Night Vale. Question. Well, mans get pregnant in Night Vale. Um, People get pregnant. It happens sometimes. And if they can't get pregnant, that is fine. A baby will be given to you after the right ordinances and whatnot have been created in town to be able to put up the bloodstone circle for you and summon one. Do you like unicorns? Well, I've tried to get to like one, but he didn't believe in himself enough, so he ended up leaving. Or children, if you had them. Oh, this is probably why we don't have children. That's because we haven't thought of names. I'm not quite sure. Not yet. I'd have to look at them and ask. How do you feel about Carlos's double? The same as I feel for Kevin. We don't need doubles around us all the time or anything. They need to go do whatever it is doubles do and stay away. And he doesn't have as nice of hair as Carlos. I love your podcast and listen every day. Oh, you mean my radio show? Well, thank you so much. I love a good listener. When you don't know what Night Vale is, I'm such an outcast. Well, it's okay if you're not from Night Vale. It's all right. Um, but if you do ever come, we will just call you an interloper. But we just it happens. Also, things appear to be getting darker, and it must mean that time is slipping, and I should probably try to get home and do the show. But it was lovely meeting you all. If you do find your way back to Night Vale, then I will be on the air shortly. And thank you very much for being here. Good night. Whatever this is, not Night Vale. Good night.